Welcome to BBC Podcast. Tapping in with Tunchi again. Another late night show with some lovely ladies. We got some like Insta famous names that you guys requested. They back again. We'll go ahead and run the intro. We're gonna hand it over to JP.
Get on your job, nigga. Motivation. Haters better get on your job. Tell them haters get on your job, nigga. It's motivation. Suck a nigga, get on your job.
Yeah, everybody just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the merch. Hand it over to the lovely ladies. Back again.
Guess who's back?
Hello.
Back again.
Misty. You didn't know my name.
No, but what was the...
Huh?
Oh, okay. Samantha, Sammy Sam, whatever. Samsonite.
It's Liz.
And you got Liz. All in the same order,
Yeah.
but different story, right?
Oh, shit.
So what have we missed? Did we miss any
Fill us in. Fill in the blanks.
parties? We miss any birthdays? Like what we miss?
Well, yeah, we just celebrated Liz's birthday in December.
Glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Happy
Yeah,
late
didn't
birthday.
leave you guys out, but we did. We celebrated at Prohibition in Riverside.
Okay.
Good times.
Yeah. Good night.
I don't remember what happened, but
Sure, we're gonna have somebody else tell a story for you then.
Uh-huh.
No, it was good times. Good times.
It was good times. Let's get into that. So, you guys already knew what was going to happen. All right, so it was minding my own business, right? We went, what did we do? We had a good time. We had a good time. That was cool. That was cool. It was good times. And then we got hungry after, we get the munchies after we drank. Not a big deal. We go to the ramen spot in downtown. It's open 24 hours.
you want to say the name?
Called?
It's in downtown.
Downtown Riverside.
Across the street
The
from
noodle
Prohibition.
something.
It was something, ramen.
Okay.
Anyways, so they got their stuff. My dude had to go and use the men's room. I was waiting, and these two guys come up, and they're like, oh, excuse me. I was like, oh, I didn't know what to order my dude. I was like, fuck, because he's not picky, but I wanted to get him what he wanted.
Yeah.
Who's taking forever? There was a line right at the bathroom. Come back. But before he comes back, dude was maybe like this tall, and I was being cool,
Being Sam herself.
I was like, hey, whatever. He starts ordering, and I was like, oh. He's like, well, what do you recommend? I was like, I don't know. I was like, but, I usually get this. Miso something, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's cool. He turns it around, and right before he pays, because he was about to pay, he does a credit card fucking check on the
Swipe.
vaginals.
Oh, who?
Me!
Oh, shit. I'm sitting there lost. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to be cool. He turns
With-
around and
with his hand, he
It
just.
fucking declined.
Nah, dude.
What the?
It immediately was like, I was so flabbergasted, yo. I was like, nah, he literally was about to
Sorry,
pay.
sir. Do you have another card?
My
This one
bad.
didn't work.
Yeah, he was literally
don't
about to
take
pay,
fast
but he turns around and looks at me and he does this number. Like, he just was
straight
like,
up.
Just
He
like,
looked you in the face
and
and
it was
just-
perfect. They just went
Locked
like,
eyes with you and
like,
was just...
he literally just was like if
Really?
it literally was like a
Tip
fucking
real.
credit card.
Tip
fucking-
real.
Right? And I was so like, I could have rocked his shit. I should have rocked his shit, right?
You just
So
stood
I
there.
was just like,
She was like, try a different card. That shit
I
didn't
was
work.
like, nah, and I told him, I was like, dude, my dude is in the bathroom and he don't fucking play. I was like, if I were to fucking tell him what you just did, and I'm telling him this in Spanish, because
Oh,
we were
okay.
speaking
Okay.
Spanish, I was like, te va a pasar mal. I was like, dude, it's gonna be a bad situation for you. I was like, I didn't even know what to do, because I was fucking, we were fucking fucked.
Yeah.
He kept coming through with the drinks. Didn't he? He was so
he's
sweet. He
such
was
a
like,
good
I got you. And I was just like, man, I just was like, his dude was even like, hey, chill, what the fuck did you just do? So he even noticed what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I just went to I was so just pissed. You guys already had your shit. And I go over there and I was like, oh man. I was so just, the anxiety, the panic. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to tell him. I was like, but I don't want to be here anymore. I was like, I want to leave because I want to fucking knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't accept credit cards, motherfucker.
Yeah, this dude was like, he's like, what's going on? It's like, but I really want ramen. I was like, let's go. He's like, oh, okay. Well, he was just like, so, okay, well, fuck it. So we get in the car, we're already leaving. I was like, he's like, what the fuck happened? It's like, you were like being cool. We were like having a good time. They fucking sandwiched him in the fucking. You guys were sandwiching him. It's like, I wanted us to a party. It was so cute. It's like, we were having fun, weren't we? We were having fun. Like, they were, you know,
So
her
that-
titties, her fucking. They were like, you know.
So in that case, you didn't say nothing because you just didn't want to make a scene?
Absolutely, I didn't want to because he would have. Nah, I already know. I knew his like how he is before we even got together. I already heard about who the fuck he was. Like this fool throws hands. So I was like, I don't want you to kill anybody tonight. Let's not. He's like, why didn't you fucking knock him out? I was like, he's like, because like I heard about you. I was like, oh, that's sweet. I was like, but still, He's like, we should go back. Yeah, he's like, we should go back. I was like, nah. Anyway, so as he's coming over, dude is sitting on the anyways, we're leaving and I see him and I looked at him, I was like, and he's like,
He's like, he didn't see you?
he turned away and I was so pissed. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never been so mad at myself for like he said, he's like, you should have fucking knocked him out. He's like, I can't believe. He's like, you talk shit to me all the time, and you're like really low up. I was like, but I don't fucking use physical force. I use like words. He's like, you should have knocked him the fuck out. I was like, oh man, I felt really just.
What did the dude do? Did he grin like a little creep or something?
Yes. He's like, he did the. I was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, and I reached in, dude. I was like, my fucking man's in the bathroom right now. I was like, if you only knew, he's gonna fucking kill you. He's gonna fucking kill you. That's all I'm saying. And dude, I'm leaving and he's looking at me like,
where did it go?
He's like, oh hey. He started talking to his boy, but his boy even looked at me like, oh shit, there she is. Don't make eye contact. It was so embarrassing, and I thought, man, we're still doing this? Is that what we're still doing?
Crazy.
Like,
so that happened across the street, not in the club.
That fool fucking had a credit card and it was perfect too. Like, he just like went right in between.
So be careful, ladies.
Yeah, I was like, aw.
He just wanted to check your credit.
Dude,
He was doing a credit check.
Good. Like, that's fucking legit. That's why I was so disappointed, yo. I was like, man, that's what happened. That was what happened. You know, I was so
his nickname's Credit Karma.
You know what?
So you don't remember nothing? How many drinks did you have?
I don't know. Her man kept buying drinks.
Like,
And I had to stay hydrated. So.
It was horrible.
There's like this much water and alcohol. You was trying to make it in a full cup.
It was clear. I'm assuming it was water.
So what else
It
is
was
new?
tequila blanco.
Who's married? Anybody married?
No, no one's gotten married.
No one's gotten married?
Since the last time we met.
Anybody get back with the ex?
No.
No?
Anybody hook up with their ex?
No.
No?
No.
Anybody got a new man?
No. No one to highlight.
Oh.
Damn.
You
Nobody
get
to
no
highlight.
credit.
Sorry, my guy.
No one to highlight yet.
honey.
Yeah.
So we haven't talked.
Man, come on, man. Y'all been on dates? Anything?
No.
Stop the cap.
Although I will
Okay.
say you had an awesome birthday party for your man. She threw this big old party for
Okay.
her dude. It was a good time.
No credit checks over there.
No credit check. No, but it was good.
So nobody was introducing to anybody new at the party? Anything?
No, but I will say an old friend that was there.
Uh-huh.
He was telling me we used to date. And I was like,
Stop.
yes, you know what I'm talking
No.
about. Yeah. And so we're sitting at the table, and he starts like putting his hand on me. He goes, oh, I'm sorry.
We used to be together, girl. What you talking
And then
about?
I'm like,
Shit, why you
"Oh,
tripping?
Like, you good? Like I'm thinking maybe he's had a few. He goes, don't you remember we used to date back in the day? And I was like, I remember we used it for a ride home. But I don't remember as fucking
Got
going
him!
to dinner or, you know,
Got him!
and I'm not gonna lie, I might have stayed at his house one time, but we didn't do shit. So, but I'm like, and I told him, like, are you sure we dated? Because I'm thinking, like, I don't think we did. Like,
Damn.
and he goes, no, we dated. And I'm like, well, for how long? I was more like taking notes.
So that's the icebreaker now that we just
And
acting like we used to.
he's
Girl, remember when we was in the
married now,
relationship,
but he
man?
has his
Shit.
hand on and I'm like, and his wife wasn't there because she's going through she's going through it health-wise, so she can't be around a big crowd.
Okay.
So I was like,
Ruthless.
no, I know. So
Cold,
I said, hey, you know,
she's
with
fine.
all,
She's
with
in
all
bed.
due respect, like, let's not. I mean, if we dated back in, I don't remember. Sorry. I was like, but you know, you're married now. Congratulations.
He said dating, or did he like use something else?
He said dating, and I
didn't
was
say-
like, no, hell no. We never
She said, hell no.
We never did the dirty deed. I know for sure. Like, it's, you know, I'm not gonna lie, the dude's not. He's just wasn't my type back then.
No,
Not my type today. But
So he advanced from
he's
back in the day from
cool.
high school. He ain't even better from when he was.
No, I'm not saying physically. Just in general, he's just not he's not the kind of guy I'd go for. You know, he's a friend, right? So,
No, he's cool. No,
he's
no,
cool as fuck.
that's-
But I
So,
was like,
so he been in the friend zone for like 40 years.
no, poor guy. I mean,
She said, yeah.
No, I mean,
since I was what 20. I mean, I started
No.
partying.
Oh, so over
No,
20
it's
years.
like
Over
19,
20 years.
Like, no, like when did we start? I know,
That's
it's been
crazy.
a minute. But anyway, fast forward, here we are, and he's fucking bringing the fact that we dated, and I'm like, I wouldn't say dumbass. One night is called a date. Like, we just, you know, I was too drunk to drive home. But I don't know if I should be
Sounds like that low key stalker shit.
I don't know.
no. He's delusional. He could be delusional at times. But
Yeah.
I love him. That's my
No,
boy.
I know. We all love him. And that's one thing, you know. Again, we
That's
love
probably
the
why
guy.
he thinks you guys dated, because you guys
We
love
love
him.
the guy, but he's like, we dated, and I'm like, fuck, I don't remember that. I was like, how many dates did we go on?
Damn.
But anyways, I felt bad. I was like, damn, this reunion's not going very well. I was like, I just wanted to congratulate you. I saw you got married.
Damn.
He's like,
In high school, used to be the man, homie.
Yeah.
no, he's
Yeah, but he did say, remember our friend Trina? I need to bring her on. Dude, you guys will love her. She had a Christmas party years back, and he was there with his wife before they got married.
Is that the same shit back then too?
No, it wasn't like that, but I've always teased him, whatever, but like I said, I mean, we weren't committed. but at that Christmas party, I never told you guys, he was like, Dad, you know, if you would have married me, he goes,
Why do dudes always
and
do
so
that shit?
I was like,
I
so I
can't call
said
it.
to him, I was like, well, I mean, what do you want to do? Want to do something? And he just stood there looking at me, and he was all, because his girl
shocked.
was there.
He was shocked. That,
And
like,
that's the thing, like, if you're gonna come at me like that, then what's up? And he was just like, well. So he told me the night at your party. He goes, at night at Katrina's house. Oh, sorry, name drop. At the Christmas party, when you told me about, like, you know, do something, and I didn't do. He goes, you kind of put me on the spot, like you. And I was like, well, I mean, you're telling me like I should have married you.
yeah.
Versus
Show me why,
where I'm
motherfucker.
at today. Exactly. Like, well, what's up then? Like, do something.
Talk is
And he
cheap.
was like, you know, and I put him on the spot. So that night he brought it up. He was all, that fucked me up the whole night. He was like, get over it. He was all, that fucked me up the whole night. And I was like,
but there was nothing.
I know, but I mean, shit.
And he was really holding on to that thing.
Dude, I'm not, and again, I mean, it's cool, but hey, that's for, like, if you want my attention, action speaks louder than words. Like, if you want to come at me, like, let's go, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking this. No, like, let's.
Don't talk shit
So
unless you can back
I
it
called
up.
him out, just like I've done with JP, but he hasn't moved yet.
Call me out. How you call me out? Let's dive into that.
I'm kidding. I just wanted to make sure JP's awake.
Wide awake.
But yeah, so he told me at your party that I fucked him up that night. The whole night he was like, he kept looking. He was like, I couldn't stop thinking about that. I was like, oh my god! I was like, bro, you're married now.
So
So
fucked
that's
up.
what I was like, so I'm gonna go, and you were like, okay, yeah. I was like, I gotta go. Because it went from like cool. I mean, I love the dude, but it's like, come on, bro. Like we
No,
never.
he gets like that. No, you know, you're not the first. I have other.
Oh, for real?
But I
Yeah,
have
Hey, you remember when we were dating?
Yeah, no, I have other girlfriends that are like, dude, why are you calling me out of like my government name? Like that was back in high school where, you know,
Yeah.
Jessica or, you know, this and this and that. And he just keeps going, like, he's like, hey, yeah. He's like, oh, she's like, dude, I haven't gone by that name since high school, and we're in our fucking 40s. Like, knock it off. It's not a good look, you know? And she's like, you gotta tell him something because he does it in front of his wife sometimes. And I'm like, what
Yeah, that's fucked up. And she's
But
ill
it's
too?
nothing. No, she's doing better
she's doing a
now.
lot
She's
better,
doing
yeah.
better.
Still,
She's
that's
doing way
fucked
better
up.
now.
By Tom was like, don't do that. And I was like, dude, I go to the casino. I don't need that juju following me. I don't need that shit following me to Yamaba. Like, don't do that. Don't do that shit to me. Your girl's home. Like, you know, I'm going home.
Go home, fool. Like, what are you doing? No.
But, I mean, he was fucked up. But you know how it is. Yeah, if you drink, you start fucking, it comes out.
All right, so since last you guys been here, in the discussions that we had, do you guys still have the same visions that you guys had, like on dating, or is some things a little bit different? You guys seen some different shit on the internet since you've been here, like
Paid attention
Or
to
still
some
the
things
same?
or listen to some
like you
things.
Like
still
listening to your guys' podcast?
Anything.
like anybody else's podcast, anything like
Have your
just
views
up there,
changed?
like,
Like,
your views changed? You still
Dude, there
pretty
was
much
some-
like you like
there
example
was
like you
some
still
shit. You've seen me comment on little few things
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
throw out there, and I'm gonna tell you, no, that shit don't move me. Like this guy was talking about how he knows how to get a girl to, you know, if you want to get a girl, take her grocery shopping and pay for her groceries and this and that, like
What the
fucking.
fuck?
And I was like, that does not move me. Like, if you want
Uh-huh.
to take me grocery shopping and give me your card to pay for my groceries, like, I'll leave you grocery shopping while I take your card and go elsewhere. Like, that's not going to turn me on, bro. Like, to drop me up at a market and do womanly duty, like, no, like that. I'll leave you to it, which is what my ex does now. Like, you want to go to Winco? I'll drop you off.
Damn.
No, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not that kind of, that shit doesn't move me. Like, if you want to move me, move mountains. Don't take me to go grocery shopping. So when that guy's comment that, I was like, no, negative. But I know that works for some people. Like, she loves to cook. I get it.
Look, my dude, he likes going grocery shopping. I can't stand it. I'm like,
Yeah, I can't.
and so
I
he
get
thinks,
anxiety.
me too. I was like, I can't, dude. I went with him
Just the
either.
people,
Anyways.
I can't.
And so he grabs stuff like that he thinks that he would want to cook, right?
What the fuck? Does he
But
cook?
what's gangster is that I fucking make that shit crack. I'm like, boom, here it is. Boom, boom, boom. He'll
You can take this and this and put it
cream
together.
cheese.
Okay.
I'm like Parmesan. I was like butter. We're gonna make some fettuccine. We're gonna fucking, we're gonna. That's what I did today. And he's just like, holy shit. Dude, you can fucking. I can probably. It was just nasty. Find if we were like to be like really just, just really like. We're fending for we're homeless and shit. They're only having us out of a fucking like
God,
mouse
dude.
or
my God.
okay, a rat. It's a rat. A rat. Let's call it what it is. You know what I mean? I'll chop up the tail. Like I'll make it fucking saute. As long as I have the spices, I'm fucking legit. And that's what he said. I'm like, oh, you ungrateful motherfucker. I was like, I just made something out of nothing, and you're fucking
Same old
you
shit.
know what I mean? So
Yeah, we're not.
whatever. So, but that's my thing. He loves to, I was like, but you don't grocery shop. So I went with him the other day, and I was just like, he's like, so the bagels, and I was just like, I don't like. He likes the all everything with the whole the shit that
Sesame
fucking
and all that shit.
yeah
Yeah.
right. I can't stand that shit because it fucking leaves a mess. Just make it plain, and I can fucking make it sweet or savory.
Yeah, okay.
right.
Right, how?
I'm
Right,
gangster with that
a
shit.
bagel swap.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gangster with it. And he's just like, well, that's my favorite. I was like, well, then don't fucking ask me what the fuck I want. This is why I don't like grocery shopping with you. And I don't say anything because he pays for the groceries. I love him for that. Like, cool. I don't have to worry about that. When I was single, I'd probably spend $100 in a month in groceries.
damn.
Starving yourself.
Top ramen and shit.
Yes. I was a lot thinner.
You get these
before this
3 things of
motherfucker
top
came into my
ramen,
life.
be straight.
Yeah, dude. But no, it's not even top
Survival
ramen.
He thinking her
It's
up.
like legit shit that I was just bird feeding. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but I was just pecking at the essentials. And I'd run off and fucking get drunk, and I wouldn't have to pay for shit, later on in the day. Whatever. Excuse me. But now I'm just like, and it's delicious because I'm tasting. I was like, that's just bomb. The sauce is coming out fucking. I should have fucking took a video of this shit. Y'all would have fucking loved it. I'm over here just fucking. I'm looking at him, he's being fussy and shit. I'm like, He going right now. Ugh. It's so sideways, but whatever. That's what I'm saying. He loves to do it. I warned him. I was like, he's like, I don't want you to have an attitude. I was like, I just can't stand going to Walmart. He loves Walmart because it's cheaper. Cool. I'd rather go to Food for Less with my peoples.
Yeah.
At least it's one.
So my people.
At least it's one.
Yeah,
You know, one or two white, one or two black. It's not a big deal, you know?
Okay. Oh, shit.
I'm not being, is that stereotype? I don't, or I go to a super,
Yeah.
you know, get the
Super.
chicharron and blah, 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 whatever the fuck, you know? But when I go to Walmart, it's like, you know, cool. It's a variety. I'm here for it. I'm like, man, the groceries aren't as potent, you know, this and this and that. So there's many factors that come into play, but I'm like, man, I just can't.
I get it.
Whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna eat it regardless. Food is gonna taste delicious. So stop fucking bitching. Here we are.
Okay. Well, since she's over here on her relationship shit, ain't nobody been out with no dudes, no nothing since you guys been on the show.
She's super quiet. We gotta hear something.
She can't wait.
Go for it. Let's talk about it.
This fucking.
No,
Let's go
that
there.
happened.
You've been all by yourself, just
Yeah,
you and your
just been
toys at
working,
home.
working.
Reading books and shit. Reading manuals to toys.
Pretty much. No, just.
Man, you said last time I was on the show, you said you had a dude that you was seeing.
No, she didn't.
No.
She had like a little sun show. That's what it was.
No.
She was getting in, but she wasn't committed.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You having your fun. So is it still the same dude still there or different? She's like, fuck, he watching the goddamn show. Come on, keep it 1,000.
I'm sure he's
Yeah?
not watching.
No?
Oh, God, no.
No, yeah, he don't watch YouTube. Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, is that why?
Oh gosh. Well,
You got that button for the crickets?
for the crickets.
Yeah, I'm actually about to get
But anyway, yeah, talking about like what I talked about, when the guy mentioned about what turns on a girl or if you want to get a girl, you know, again, talking about taking her to the grocery store and buying her shit, taking her car to get clean, like no, that shit doesn't work.
You know what I will say about that though? I think for me, me, you know, I'm sure you too, Sam. We get a lot of DMs, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think all the dudes do. Yeah.
I would consider someone, like, I would even give them the, let's go out to eat. If I'm posting, like, because I have, my baby's birthdays were within the beginning of the year. And, like, they're teens.
Yeah.
So I'm putting out their Cash App info. I'm like, send them gifts. A few people did. I'm like, see, because you're in my DM, I would consider you because you just shot my baby some money.
For real? Just like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first. I've never seen nobody do that.
You're shooting my baby $100 gifts.
Because he wants to get your attention.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you the time of day. Where do you want to go and eat?
So have you been on a date?
I had to postpone my date.
Stop the cap.
Wow. Mother Nature stopped it or what?
I'm waiting for a Depeche Mode concert to come through.
I'm waiting for something that I want to do.
Hard time before date time.
Yeah, it's so hard. Yeah, being a single mom.
Yeah.
I was working Braves, so my time is so precious. And if I'm gonna give someone the time of day, they get.
So how does he qualify? What does he need?
If
Just in case he's listening, man. Just so he can step it up a little bit. What does he need?
you're gonna ask me, how's everything going? Can we go out? Can I help you out with something? Shoot me the money. You got my Venmo. You got the Cash App info. Show me that you're serious. I need gas money. Why do I gotta pay for my own gas to meet you somewhere?
So he has to wire you the stuff first and then you'll see him?
No. He has to wire, and then when I can make arrangements.
Be sitting at home forever fucking with me.
What?
The fuck?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Going right now to JP. Forgot.
Man.
It's my
Paying
time's precious. It is. It really is. My time's precious. If I'm gonna have to invest my own money to go see
Okay,
someone,
put it this way:
then
the
I'm
dude that's sending you the money, is he even like physically qualified? Would you even let him smash?
even if he wasn't my type, I'm gonna give you the time of day.
No, but I'm saying, like, I mean, he's hooking you up now. He hooked the kids up and everything. Like, if he didn't do all that physically, does he qualify?
No.
But him doing these steps is getting your attention a little bit.
If you're gonna ask me, how's it going? Do you need help with something? Be serious. Don't just ask me because you want me to go out and fucking date with you.
Okay, I get
I hate
that.
when people say,
I get you. So if he just say he just
Be
being like
serious.
more direct, yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me how you doing. Be honest. Hey, let's go out tonight. Not how you doing. How can I help you out? How's the kids doing? You know?
Yeah.
I get that.
Especially when
I
there's
would rather
kids.
you
Like,
be
do you really
honest.
care?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Be like, hey, Liz, what are you doing tonight? You want to hook up? If I'm in the mood, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I'd rather you be honest.
But you'll
than
go
not
out.
lying.
You'll go out intention to hook up or intentions to go eat.
Depending on how I feel.
I had this dude hit me
Does
up,
he
too.
have to pay for that though? Like,
A meal?
No, not
No,
the meal.
no,
I mean, he gonna
like-
pay for the meal, but like,
For you to actually go on a date with him.
Oh, I'll hang out as long as I can. I can.
What-
You gotta
what-
make
okay.
it worth it for me, you know.
Yeah, but you just said like
if he was up front, what if he was up front and says like, yeah, I might take you on a meal, but like, I'm trying to take you home too.
And if I'm down, I'm down. I'd rather the honesty, you know. Okay, what's
I see. I get that, man. It could be yes or no. Like, I guess I would roll that.
Depending on that mood.
I had this dude hit me up from Morocco. He DM'd me. He was some soccer player for Casablanca, I don't know, out there. And he was a young guy, you know, under 30. And I was straight up like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 40. Like, you know. And he goes, oh, I'm looking for a serious relationship. I said, oof. Take care. Like, shut that shit down real quick.
Oh
Because
man.
again, I mean, you have to understand, like, if you haven't hit those peaks in your life, and you're trying to come at me being where I'm at in my life, I have a daughter, been married, going through it. You know what I'm saying?
So
If
basically, the dude has to come. You have to add some value. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was he like?
No, it was just he instead of saying like, "Hey, how are you? How's let's gradually get there."
completely opposite.
So his approach was off.
He was
opposite.
like, "I'm ready. I want a serious
Not right now."
relationship." And I'm like, first of all, we're like 13-hour time difference, or a full day time difference before we can commit to another. Let's go on the same time.
What if he'd have been like, girl, I'm gonna fly you out? Like,
That doesn't move me. I can pay for my own trip. You know what I'm saying?
no, but what if he
it's
offered? What if he said, I'm gonna
moving
fly you out? Let's spend
forward.
some time. Like,
But that's what I'm saying though. Like moving forward, you have to understand where I'm at, and where you're at today. You haven't really hit those peaks in your life yet. And if you're gonna come to me and say, I want 4 kids,
whoa.
I can't give you 4
Dudes
kids.
do shit like that?
You know
What the
they
fuck?
do. I know. And,
All right. So since you guys been on the
Women
show,
do
what's
that
the
shit.
what's the craziest what's the craziest DM message you got? What's the most thirstiest?
Dick pic, just immediately.
Don't dudes know that you got a man? He's on your page, ain't he?
Because I think it's like a probably like a ooh, I'm gonna get this girl.
What do you mean? Like a dick pic is like, hey, I'm on.
No, but I'm saying, but like your man is on your page. They still send you dick pics?
Yes.
They like
They don't
that.
give a
They don't
fuck.
give a fuck.
They're like, maybe
No,
she'll
they
like
don't
mine
give
better
a
than his.
fuck.
Yeah, there's
And it's like, hey, so are you married? Are you single? I'm like, you didn't see.
Yeah,
no.
the picture they have pictures together on
I'm
there.
on,
But-
and that shit's like obvious.
Mhm.
Like that's my
shit.
dude. You know, it's obvious. That's,
Yeah.
So how many times a week you get a dick pic?
Oh no, not that often.
Oh,
it's
not
not
that
like that.
often.
No,
Okay,
it's
okay.
it's only been like 4 or 5 times.
How many times a month?
I mean,
She like
Like I
come
said,
on.
no.
Count
It's
one,
been like
How
it's
many?
been like a year
7
span.
days in a week. There's
It's been like a year span where it's like dick pics were just immediately.
But okay, put it this way, like, and like, everybody knows, especially they following you, they know that you got a man. Do you get dick pics from people you know?
No, absolutely
that's
not.
strangers.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
It's never
All
happened?
strangers.
I
Okay.
did.
Or like just fucking troll accounts.
You never got one from somebody you know.
No, never.
You said you did.
and it sucks because I went to college with this dude. He was my best friend, and he sends me a dick pic. And
Surprise, motherfucker.
I've not talked to him since.
what
And he was having a moment.
You just opened it and was like,
It
why'd you
was
do
like,
that
He
shit?
was, I mean,
that fool was on this shit.
I think he was on one, but I don't know this. But yeah, I've been friends with him for a long, long time, and
He tired of playing that fucking friends role. You like,
And,
God damn it.
yeah,
I've been
but
in
like-
friend zone too long, man. You gonna get this dick.
but you know what? You're probably right. You're probably
just
right, and I'm
saying.
sure probably you are right.
But prior to that, like, did you even
what it is.
Never.
talk to each other? Did you
No, like,
answer a DM and just say
No,
hi?
We were friends from college. Like this dude.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's months to go in
never-
between that you guys never even talk. Like,
There were times where we didn't talk for a long time. But
Have you ever gave him any type of?
Never.
I don't think girls
But-
realize that shit. I think they're like, man, I never let his ass on. You probably don't even know.
No,
Like, oh,
I
you're
think,
so
yeah,
sweet.
I think he's just being
He's
nice.
like, she wants my dick.
She wants my dick. She wants it in or around her mouth.
No, it was shortly after. So this is what happened. So my cousin and I,
fuck.
this is going back to in October. Went to Halloween. We were going to a Halloween party. Me and my cousins we were dressed. You know, we were part of the whole like theme leopard theme was because we were going to board a party bus.
Okay.
Well, my boy from college happened to be there. It's like right into your brother. That's how like
For
that's,
you.
for me.
Yeah, but I'm saying he
no.
don't think like that. He like, damn, man, there she is, finally.
He been doing this
Again,
number.
you're
Single
probably
shit.
right.
What's
You know
up?
what I'm saying? But I mean, this,
You never even know. He
this
probably
dude-
looked at you, saw you, like, damn, she wore that for me.
But
Like,
and so when we get there, it was like we turned that corner, we're like, oh shit, like why are you here? You know? So
Like,
her
fuck
and I,
sending a dick
I
pic, I'm
looked
just
at her and I
gonna
was
show her,
like, I am not getting on this party bus. Like we are leaving. That's like me going out with my brother. Like that's how. And
you just canceled it like that?
so her and we left.
Yeah, we bounced. Really? We're already
As soon as you seen him, you're like, oh, I can't.
It's like
Okay,
partying
so I
with
was
your
like-
brother. Like
So
that's.
what? I party
He
with my
was
brother
on the
sister all the
fucking
time.
bus, and we were
But
walking
there
up
was
to
a
it.
dude on the bus that I've been talking to from like when I was 22. Like I told you guys last time, like if I want to trail back or meet somebody,
yeah.
I'll go
I
back into
remember
my
that.
black book
Yeah,
and
yeah,
look up
yeah,
someone
yeah.
I used to fuck with back in the day. Well, that's kind of what it was. I was
okay.
talking to this dude that I've known forever. So he invited us onto this party bus.
You
Turns
seen the
out,
other dude.
they've been friends, right? And I've
man.
been
Hey, one of us is gonna smash, dog. One of us. May not be you, but it might be me.
I
One of
told
us.
my boy afterwards. I was like,
Good luck.
how do you know? He goes, oh, but I remember back then we all used to party together, you know, and I introduced them back in the day. Again, we're talking about college, early 20s,
Yeah.
22. Anyway, so fast forward, we didn't talk for a minute, and my cousin and I, we took off. Like I was like, I'm not partying with my brother. Like that's kind of how it, like that's how my love was
okay.
for him, and
Okay,
it still is. But he sent a dick pic during the day where my daughter, I have
They're
him-
on the bus. He was like,
no,
"Fuck this
I
shit."
have him.
You gonna see this shit.
My phone as uncle, you know. So
Oh,
my
like
daughter.
that?
So my
Damn.
daughter's his
No,
mom.
she didn't.
Yeah. So my daughter.
Dumbass.
I was getting my daughter ready for school, and my daughter goes, "Oh, mom, you got a text." And this was like before she started school at like 7:45. This is early in the freaking morning.
In the morning?
Right when he woke up, and he was
my
ready. He was like,
daughter-
"What's up, girl?"
So my daughter goes, "Oh, mom, look, you got a text." He's like, "Oh,
was like-
it's Uncle so and so." She
Oh
opened
wait,
up the
it was a text or
it was
DM?
a text. It
Oh,
was
he
a
sent it
text.
directly to your
Direct.
phone.
Yeah, we don't. That dude's not even on my
He knew. He was
Instagram.
like, "No, she gonna see this shit."
Yeah, so he said,
Your daughter opened that shit?
My daughter opened and she's like, "Mom, what?" And I took it because I, you know.
She was
So
like-
my little girl's innocent eyes were like, "Mom, what?" And I just snatched it from her.
She's like, I want Wheaties and hot dogs for breakfast.
and
So
man, that
did your
shit-
daughter think like, oh my god, like my mom's fucking my
Mom,
uncle?
what was that? No.
She belongs to the street.
I saw it. She looked, you know, it was like a quick.
She
and
wants
I
Snatched
Wheaties
that.
and
She
probably
had like a belly or
for
something.
Yeah, she couldn't. You know, my little girl's small. Like she didn't put that shit together. But I knew, and I was so. Ever since then, I ignored. I just blocked him. I'm not engaged in conversation with him. Like he crossed the line. I don't give a fuck how long we've been friends.
Did you-
Or
did you-
how.
Did like were your text message even set up for like delivered that you opened it and it said read?
I believe so. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, what does
But
that feel like for a
that
dude?
shit-
Like, damn,
Send the dick
not
pic.
gonna
Does that mean
lie.
you don't get a reply back?
yeah.
Like,
So,
like, did she
but-
like? She didn't like it.
So, but I'm not gonna lie. So, like after a while, my friend who I've linked up with, who I later found out they were friends, I told him what happened, and I told him, let your boy know what he did was out of line.
Oh, you told?
I told him, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm not talking to him no more because
I told that fool not to
my
do it.
daughter, you know what I'm saying? My
Yeah,
daughter
yeah.
saw that shit, and thank God I was there to like grab it real quick. I said, but that was, and I don't care how long we've been friends, that was out of line. Like, and I don't know what he was going through at the moment. You know what I mean? Maybe he was just going through something. So my boy told me he messes with some shit. So maybe he was having, you know what I mean,
that's
a
strange.
morning where
Nah, he's
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
He probably
but-
snorted a Viagra real quick.
I don't know what I mean, but that
Maybe
was
when he
just
was
out of
doing,
line.
Hey, tell her that I
But
was fucking.
I think, but I think it
don't
had
think
to
so.
do because his conversations with me after that night when we went out to meet up with them and I didn't know he was there. I think he was kind of like he was thrown off at the fact that we just fucking aborted that shit.
Damn, she didn't like the pic.
I'm talking about that when we were supposed to go on that party bus.
Oh, okay.
Obviously,
Wait, so the party bus was before the pic or after the pic?
Oh no, before.
Oh, before the pic.
Before.
Okay.
Before. And so I was telling my cousin, I was like, dude, it's like, I'm not going on this shit. Like, because I mean, that's, like I said, it's always been like a friend kind of thing. But obviously, I know now this dude is.
Yeah. This what we talked about last time.
We told you last time.
Like, guys and
girls can't be friends.
No, not every person.
Majority.
They're like that. They just may not act like he did.
Let's go 80%.
Yeah, okay.
We'll give it 80%.
Yeah, that's majority.
You're right, you know.
Well, we heard
but
you.
I feel like every man should kind of know that.
They don't care. They got that hope in there, man.
Even
20 years later, they
Even
like
with
20
women
years.
before I got married. That's what that's how long we've been friends.
But
Like,
still,
we
20
were
years
friends before
20
later.
years, he had that
He don't
hope
even
every
care.
day for 20 years.
He don't
He didn't
even
give
care.
two
I
shits.
feel like it's even with women, right? We all have that like maybe even if he's because I have a couple. I don't mean to be demeaning or to like.
Just say it.
Okay, fat bitches, they don't get love like. What?
I didn't think it was going there, but fuck it.
But I'm just saying, like, and they have like. What?
Hey, with social media, them motherfuckers is.
They have
all
so
over.
much love, and it's like, oh, she's sweet, and it's like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
With social media, they think they're a 10.
So you think it's easier?
With
You
the
think it's
filter,
easier?
Like,
absolutely.
hey, I can help you, overcome that if you want. No, that's not what I meant. I can make you some food. I'll make you a meal, and it sucks because.
And I'll eat it too.
No, we're all gonna eat that shit. Like, we're cooking for everybody, bitch, because we're here as a group.
Yeah.
She's not just fucking chilling with one dude. It's not like they're going out like, hey, you're the homie.
Yeah.
Nah, fool. You're coming out. You're cool as fuck. You probably pay for a lot of that shit. Let's be honest. You're paying for like a lot of the drinks. This is your birthday party that you're paying for. You're paying for everything, and it's a good time. It's she knows how to throw a party, but it sucks.
Okay.
But you have your pretty girls and stuff, but it's still because
I think it's easier.
you're fat. You're
I
fat.
think it's easy because it's easier. I think it's easier.
I don't know though. I mean, like, even I mean, we have some thick friends, and even they got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're pretty confident, right?
Very cool shit.
Yeah.
They're very confident. And I sometimes used to question when we would go out.
You used to be like, damn, what's wrong with me?
How the fuck did you get this
Did I tie my shoe? Did I zip up my shoe?
Like, we'd be like, how the fuck did you pull that? Damn. Like, I was over here. It's not that there's no competition because we all have like different tastes, but it's like, how the fuck did you pull that? That was kind of like, he's a handsome feller. Out of the whole group, out of all the
Well,
fellas,
don't you think
we're all eyeing one.
throughout the whole group that nobody gave him play and only she did? She like, man, fuck that.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's
yes.
exactly
That's
what it
she
was.
does, and that's where
She fucking went like this.
no way.
She did this. She lifted up the leg, and he was like, which means to me that men don't give a fuck sometimes
Hey,
when
they
it comes
don't-
to fucking
man.
boobs.
Is that true?
Listen,
Let's talk about
women
that.
fuck who they want, men
I'm
fuck
not
who they
gonna
can.
lie.
I'm telling you.
Dude,
So
I'm not
that's
gonna
what it
lie.
is.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what
lie,
it
bro.
is.
I have to question you, my friend. I follow you. I listen to your shit,
Yeah.
dude.
What?
You beat around the bush a lot. I hear a lot of shit you talk about.
What?
Oh!
And
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
And
Let's-
I never
What is it?
directed you
Shots
or
fired.
hit
Okay.
on it, but I wanted to do it in person because I thought
Shit.
it was more appropriate.
Nigga, it's face to face.
Oh,
nigga.
shit. Hey, fool, you turning red like
Like,
that.
literally, I'm not gonna lie.
good.
And I said this. I'm gonna talk to him in person versus fucking going back and forth.
Oh,
Someone hit
shit.
me up, DM me, putting you on blast.
Yeah, the must.
And I was like,
Oh.
but no, but that wasn't the only person. I've also had women too. But I said, look, whatever you guys are trying to do, you're trying to like, throw someone out there, DM me or whatever you're saying, like that shit doesn't do shit for me. Like at the end of the day, like I met Tinchi, I love him, like he's a great guy, great cast, like you guys have a great team. Like the vibe is just on it.
Right, like, so that, don't come on.
Don't come with me.
You heard that beat?
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to say it here.
No, I get
wanted
you.
to say it here. So
Nah,
that
we had it,
moving
man.
forward-
Like, no, like honestly, like I've had like shit, a series of guests like that whole day that shit went down. Like I probably had like I actually had like girls that were like that besides you guys that come on like literally like have like my phone number and called me and was like, hey, you know, I was like, oh, you got it too. They okay, just making sure you know and shit. Like, all right, cool.
Even the male guests,
I even have the male guests, even our male guests that are popular on YouTube, they hit me up and was like, hey, just letting you know, man, fucking this bitch fucking hit me up and shit, and I had to tell her to fuck off and shit. I was like, that's cool.
But
and like,
again, I couldn't help wonder because when we met, our topic of discussion was pretty hot. You know what I'm saying? Where we were kind of like, I'm not gonna say we were looked down upon because of our body count or whatnot, but then I started like really looking into it because I look at that shit. Like I analyze a lot, and I really like, were you guys really true to what you say? Yeah. And I think I can call bullshit just like anyone else can. I can call your bluff just like you can call mine. You know what I'm saying? I really, truly, honestly think like when we come here today, we meet like we're all real with one another. Yeah. We don't. I mean, we're adults. I don't gain nothing to BS you, and you don't get it from
exactly.
BS
Like
it's too much work to lie.
How I told you how the other girls were like they're different.
It's too much work for me to lie because now I got to remember what I told you. I got to remember what I told you. I got to remember what I told you. Make sure that shit matches. Like fuck all that.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna wait till I see you guys again before I start.
So what was the official?
Hey, you two didn't get the same message? Because I see what she did was that like she just went through like all my guests, like I tagged everybody and she just like tried to message everybody like mass text messages.
Pretty much everybody that was been tagged in our shit, she hit up.
Oh,
I had a male and female DM me directly.
A male and
a female.
What the male said?
I don't know. No, it was two
like two different.
Oh, I was like, whoa, wait, what?
The same name they use for like Facebook was the same thing. Yeah,
so we're trolling.
It was terrible.
So I brought up the discussion with people that I know, and because I know a lot of people that I network a lot. Yeah. So it was like if you're trying to diminish someone, whether how they feel about life or what they do for a living, like for me, like if you're gonna come at me and affect me to try to take away what feeds my family, like that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to tell you personally, like that shit was.
We already know she in the lab somewhere trying to bring up another storm
new scheme.
I'm not gonna lie though, because we do look, we follow you, we listen to what you say, because again, you're a gentleman, and we love our gentlemen, but we also want to make sure that you practice what you preach.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Like, there's no women that have been on the show that haven't been like, honestly, that haven't said like, man, like that we host them well and we take care of people. Like, it's
no one has left upset, mad.
Only thing is that like how I said how you said that like. Matter of fact, I asked you, but like, let me ask you two. I don't even know she'd be on her.
She be quiet and shit.
She's waiting.
Do you be on your Instagram like that or no?
What is she waiting for? Because by the time she started talking, the show's gonna be over.
Ask the question.
Okay, so what I asked her was the short clips that we make of our show. You know what I'm saying? We put it on there actually to get attention and just make the show look good. Like, have we posted anything that offends you guys?
No.
That you're like, fuck that. I want them to take it down, but I don't want to say anything.
Highlight a little bit, but you kind of opened up a wound, but I was like, I'll put the Band-Aid back over that one. No, Becky, you're making me a stronger woman. I moved on.
No, we're just saying because like we
skipped the video.
No, but like we literally had guests that were like, obviously I clipped the best parts of the funniest shit or whatever it is that we say, and I've had girls that have been like, oh, why'd you do that to me? Like, you made me look like this. And I'm like, I just put what you said on there. Yeah, but you made me look ratchet. And
Can you take it down?
No, but the cool part was
really?
No, the cool part was you don't do that to other girls. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? All the clips are just of all women, and they say all this. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, she made it.
You got attacked or what?
You edited it, made it look bad.
Nah, honestly, I'm gonna put out there like she literally made it a race thing, and I'm like,
oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Hannah.
I was like,
I told him. I told him.
Oh like, man, for real, she gonna say that shit?
I was like, I was embarrassed, like, in some spots where I was like, oh shit, but that's what it is. Like, that's what you get when you come on a podcast. You have to be very candid. And
then real quick. I don't know if she want to elaborate, but like, so there's another girl that I interviewed by myself when I went not with JP. It was just me by myself, and she told her a story about what she does.
He said she was boring.
about what she does, her career, her little bit of her dating life and stuff, and
boring.
She tried to highlight it a little bit and said that there's a celebrity that like always tries to get her all the time, and she always turns her down. And I was just like, okay, like during the interview, I was just kind of like,
damn, lady, you still hit like a.
She noted that he was a celebrity, and I was kind of like, he really ain't nobody to me, but okay, it's okay. Let's keep the story going. made like a month later, she hit me up and was like, "Hey, you do me a favor? Can you take my interview down?" And I was like, "Why? What happened? Like something you said on there?" She's like, "Well, yeah, like you remember that dude from that movie Fast and the Furious?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you talked about him." She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "He's hit me up again. He wants to take me out on dates. I don't want him to see the show because like I talked bad about him on the show. He's probably gonna get mad." And I was like, "Well, no, I'm gonna leave the show up. Like the fuck? Like I doubt it. Like man, I was like, man, like we don't have that many subscribers, man. He ain't gonna see it. Like
unless you
like,
tell him that you were on the fucking show.
It's like whatever. But
so we're not gonna say who it is, right? No, okay, we're not. Anyways, the point is that he has a little.
I was about to name drop that
come
nigga.
to find out that
I was about to say his fucking name, motherfucker.
Like networking. Like she knows somebody that's actually been with the dude.
My cousin. She's from East LA. That's where kind of we touched down. She's like, hey, so and so, I'm kind of like messing around. He's married. She's like, he's married and stuff, but whatever.
See, I didn't know that part.
I didn't know that part. That's probably why.
Oh shit!
Probably
well, there we go.
Damn. Okay.
The truth
He's
shall
married,
set you
I
free.
don't think that's the reason. It's because he has a little pee-pee.
The big tall.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who.
I'm not letting her out
I don't
tonight.
even know who the fuck.
Take
I'm
on
just
the night.
saying
probably a
because
midget.
That was one of my like celebrity crushes from you said.
It's not a celebrity. It's somebody that
was an extra.
I was just gonna say
Extras are not celebrities, by the way. People.
Would you say like a C-list?
I said he's a cameo king.
Yes, cameo king. That's
You know what I'm saying?
He's a
You want to say a C-list?
He shows up and he's like, he does his thing, He does
You're
his
talking about
thing.
probably the Mexican guy that's in all the movies.
Hold on, chill, homie. Hey, hold on. Hey, you know what? Hey, hold on, homie.
Hey,
Honestly, relax, Relax.
Got him! Got him!
My cousin messed with him, and anyways, he had a little pee-pee.
That's all bad.
But they're always cocky. The guys look small.
Well, no.
Are
That's why
they?
he's like, hey, this is who I am, man.
Are they?
Yes.
What do you mean you don't know?
Tell you, she being mad quiet tonight. She was quiet as fuck tonight.
All
Like,
of a sudden.
All right, well, she told her story that like her unsolicited DM or text messages. My bad.
Yeah.
So
pee-pee.
so
Pee-pee
what is the unsolicited DM that you did not want to get? When was the last time?
what the
You don't
fuck?
have to say no names, girl. Just say what it was.
Nah, it's just from it's from people that know people of my people.
that know people that.
Just too close to home.
Obviously, we just discussed.
So like you
Like my ex's family.
was it unexpected?
Yeah.
Like I didn't know you felt that way towards me. Sometimes?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You know now.
Because we got.
Did you ignore it or just say don't go there?
Hit me on this number. Hit me on this number.
No, I know. I just said that we can't do this. I don't know what you're doing, but yeah, that puts me in a fucking awkward moment.
Did you give some kind of sign that maybe felt like
Nah.
like auntie was ready to mingle or something? No? Okay.
Yeah. It's been a hot month. It just started.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So how many times you guys been out since you guys been on the show? Just once? Just one birthday?
No, two, I think, because they said her birthday
Randomly
and her dude's
birthday.
birthday.
You couldn't make it to Peter's
Working in the fucking
because
graveyard.
Oh, so your work time just kills all the.
Oh, I stopped working graveyard. I'm back at fuck that shit. I even told this girl, I was like, dude, what the fuck? I haven't worked graveyard like in 7 months, and all of a sudden I'm working graveyard. You want to fucking have a party? I was pissed.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Well, let's fucking. Who works graveyard on a Saturday?
I do. Well, not graveyard. I work till like midnight. But I was like, "You're having a party? I can't come."
So you went back to the strip
It
club?
was good.
No. I was actually doing like a respectable job. Just kidding. I was doing a
Like,
job.
y'all had
No
to book
fucking
me. Y'all
money.
wasn't just going out there. Y'all motherfuckers had to book me for this shit.
Okay. You guys don't even trip. We gonna get that OnlyFans page. Like, man,
Dude, I am.
We'll drop the link for you guys. Don't trip.
Tonight, actually.
Uh-oh.
Mom has to make her mortgage payment.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not lying.
Paper.
I will.
You have pay-per-views.
I will too. You'll get him.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna have you. What is it? Pre-approved?
Shit.
No, not preview.
Oh, preview.
I need an honest opinion from a man, right? So I rather.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Because you seem pretty honest.
Yeah.
You
Oh, me
see?
too.
No, these fucking guys are ass.
She said
They're like,
Yeah, throw. Yeah, like I'm
you know,
fucking
your
like,
family had so
don't know
how did it
Oh,
go down?
okay.
No, I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
that's what she meant. That's what she meant. Oh my gosh.
we need a couple more stories. There's a lot of time in between since you guys have been last on the show.
Well, hit us with what you want to know.
I know.
Let's be honest.
Let's dig in. What do you guys want to know?
Oh, shit. Hey, let's speak of your little side job that you had before. You still there?
Who?
Your side job that you had before.
Side job.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. I'm still doing
The
it.
shipping thing.
FedEx or Amazon or something
I'm
like that.
still there.
Oh, you still there? Okay.
Still running the show.
You talked to Obrello's on
I see
show?
her. Wait, who?
What was her name again?
The girl
Is
that
it RC?
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah, are you serious? Okay.
I will say
Yeah.
Jessica because
She
we had some.
said anything about being on the show?
Yeah.
She said what?
No, she was. I mean, she loved it. Like she's all, She would always tell me like, "Hey, have you talked to so and so?" Like, she's all, but we work in different areas.
Oh, okay.
So, and again, I'm not playing great. They wore my ball cap. I don't
No,
see you,
they
you
literally
don't see me.
when they came on the show, they like when RC explained to her friend or whatever who you were, and she's like, "Oh yeah." They're like,
I'm
man,
not
she's
gonna lie.
serious. Yeah, they're like, she's
I'm
serious.
not gonna lie though, that chick who she brought on her, I was pissed that she brought her because
Oh, really?
that chick's a supervisor, right?
Uh-huh.
But she's
A hater.
yeah, she's
Right.
one
Yeah.
of those,
She's right.
and
Really?
everyone looks at me and I don't look my age, so she
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
she thought I was a little chump, So she was trying to come at me like hard, like, "What's your name, Mama?" And I was like,
What the
Her?
"I mean that, yeah."
The one that sat right here.
Yes.
This one?
Yeah, the one that sat right there. Yeah.
Yes.
What the
Yes. So that was when
She
I
didn't
first
seem like that.
started.
She didn't seem like that. She seemed super
No, but
shy.
I'm not gonna lie though. I told RC, I was like, now I know why she's the way she is. I feel bad for her. I don't know if I should cry, hug her, or fucking hook her up with some dude because that chick had some issues.
Oh yeah, damn.
That's crazy.
But yeah, but I was telling I was just telling her like
Totally different vibe on the show.
Like, why did
That's
she bring
crazy.
her with you? And she's
Okay.
like, no, but she's hella cool. She's hella cool. I was like, I don't know her like that. I mean,
Okay.
you're only there. I have a small group who I talk to. The majority I talk to are men who I work with. I work on the bout, so I'm on the upper level. So I'm.
That's what I said to speak up on it real quick because when she was here, she was saying like she gave us like man like how the description of the warehouse how just everybody knows everybody's business and just shit like that. It's
To
just
some degree,
Yeah.
Fucking
but
crazy.
I mean,
I mean, because you never worked in the warehouse.
Yeah,
I worked
I
in the
never-
warehouse. Nigga, that shit's like a soap opera, nigga.
Dude,
Like, everybody knows everything.
that's
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. I
That
just
shit is
started.
crazy.
Right? That whole.
Yeah,
that just fucking-
Like,
I
like
just-
females fucking with
Put
the
everything
bosses,
together.
the managers and all shit. Like,
I'm
they
not
know
gonna lie, though,
everything.
Like, I honestly started with them last year during peak.
okay.
I've always had a corporate job my entire adult life. This was just hard times, and
Yeah.
fucking they came
Yeah.
through, and I've stuck with it, and it works for me because I'm a night owl. Like I'm
Yeah,
always
yeah.
out,
Okay, cool.
so like why not make a few extra bucks? And plus it supports my gambling habit.
Wait,
It supports my gambling drinking habit.
you a platinum morongo person? Oh,
I'm no hell no.
She said-
Yamava.
oh yeah. Okay.
I like that place.
Okay.
It's
Alright,
it's
cool.
good vibes. It keeps.
Okay, cool.
It's mommy's adult time.
I mean, as long as I'm not here, people be getting in trouble when they go up there, though.
Morongo? Well,
Yeah.
that place is 18 and over.
It is?
Youngster.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Morongo's 18 and over. I don't fuck with that. They do have the poker room though.
Okay.
But no, I'm always at. So as I say, I was like, I'm here
I thought all of
because
them
it
were like 21
supports
over.
my.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Morongo's 18 and over.
Okay.
But no, I ran into her. And,
Okay. Yeah, no, because she had hit us up and she wanted to come back on the show, and I think she couldn't get a hold of her again. So that's why, I don't like to interview one person.
Yeah.
So like,
Well, I was gonna ask her if you wanted to, hop on
Oh, okay,
whenever
shit, that'd
we
been cool.
have
That'd been
one.
good. That'd been
So, but I needed to make sure my girls were good because
I mean, this is the cast
No,
that everybody
because-
liked.
No, but
So
they
it's like-
they don't know her.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they don't know her.
Oh,
but
okay.
she's cool.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
RC's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's
I'm shocked
cool.
about what you said
Yeah.
about homegirl though, because she came in here like super quiet. We had to like poke at her to get questions
Low
out of
key
her.
kind of
Shit,
like force her to actually come out of her
No,
little
you know
shell
the
type
quiet
shit.
ones are the worst
Then
ones.
why?
Yeah, true.
Come on now, you
True,
can
true.
say that shit all the
atmosphere? Do
time.
you like that shit to have to pull teeth with people that like that's the purpose
Nah,
of being on the show,
That's
right?
that's the purpose of being on the show. Though, like,
You
I like
know,
people just to be
express yourself and,
express
like,
yourself.
Unzip that fucking.
But
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, there's probably people that's be watching the show and shit, man. We have had a lot of guests that like they're more transparent when all this shit turns off.
Yeah.
And they be out here telling, I'm like, what the fuck? You should have said that shit on the camera. And like, like they do tell some a lot of shit, and I be like,
they'll ask before, like, hey, the cameras are off, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, because look, man, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'd be like,
me and him look at each other like,
yeah, I'd be like,
but what would be
damn,
the purpose of doing that? Like, you might as well just go on to the grave and shit.
because they still want you to know the information, but they don't want the world to know the information.
And we're complete strangers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you could easily express what the fuck just went down. Like, hello.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. Let's just say, well, I'm not in it for that. Like,
I'm not gonna lie though. Last night I was on my shift over there at the warehouse, and my coworker, he's good looking guy, black guy, and he met his wife there, but I'm not gonna lie though, I'm happily married. He goes, but I know before you jumped on our area where you guys are, where we work at, because again it's a different level, and it's more men than women where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
He told me that the supervisor was always bragging about me, like, oh, her eyes are this, and I'm not kidding, guys. Like when I mask hat, all you saw was my eyes, literally, right? So he was telling me that our soup was like, dude, her eyes, and I just can't. So we were talking about it last night, and he made this comment, and he said that back in the day, he used to be this big old player, like before he married his girl. Wife, like, he had back-to-back kids. Like he was on, and so he said, and I said, oh, is that why when you first met me, you had the package? When you carried that box, you had it right here? And he's like, hey, I've always told my girls, if you don't make it hard, you can't have none.
So he's walking around work like that?
Like, dude, that's how they are. And I'm not.
First of all, that's sexual harassment. I used to be HR.
Okay.
No, but we open up the we're adults.
We know it's good. No. It's good. We need that kind of.
And so when he's tired of that, but we joke around like that. Like, that's how it is. And the vibe is just like straightforward. Like, if you don't have, thick skin, you're easily offended, go fucking work at TJ Maxx. Like, that shit don't work here. TJ Maxx. Like, that don't work here. And the warehouse momentum, like, that shit's like straight.
Okay, so to help our guy viewers out once again,
pay attention.
When a girl's telling a dude, I'm sorry, this is 10 hours later. Most George texts you in the morning, you hit him later in the day. Said, I'm sorry, I was busy, I didn't see your text. What does that really mean?
Like when a girl does it?
When a girl does
it. A guy?
Yeah. Like if a dude texts you in the morning, you look at that shit like, I'll touch this motherfucker.
That's exactly.
And you hit him later on. But you hit him later on. Why even answer him though?
Make them feel special.
Well, here's the thing. Hold on.
Is that to kind of keep him in the pocket?
I don't understand. He's saying like when a guy like texts you.
Like I text you in the morning, say he said good morning, and you're just like,
or the next fucking day.
And then you hit him later on like, oh yeah, let me hit him back. Hey, sorry I was busy. I didn't see your text message until right now.
But like, are we engaged?
That's a very good question.
Like he's
interested.
Well, he's interested, and you just like, like, okay. Why do women string him along like that?
And I know I'm taken. Yeah, I've been for however long.
She's been around.
Yeah. That's Monday through Saturday.
If somebody Monday through Saturday, Fridays are
between 9 and 5
are fucking bonus. But no, I feel like if somebody is gonna text, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, good morning. Blah blah blah, whatever. Homegirl's not interested. If she doesn't reply automatically,
like quick. How long?
Oh, no. Well, if the next morning, say whatever the fuck it may be.
They hit you at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And it could be
10 at night.
10 at night. We're not interested.
But why? But why even answer? That's what I wanted to know.
Okay, well then perfect. I feel like you should already.
We don't want you to go jump off the cliff. Like, take your car off the cliff.
We want to ease it off. We're trying to ease off.
So you're curving nicely. Is that what it is?
Well, here's the thing. Why is somebody even texting you in the first place if you didn't already kind of like open up that?
Because he's trying to crack the door.
Man, most men, just because you guys said hello back, they like, oh hell yeah,
like,
yeah.
I got a shot.
Perfect. So we're trying to be nice and we're trying to be polite and stuff. See, no, because I'm good. I'll talk to anybody at the fucking bar.
See, that's that right there. Is that the dude's like, man, say something to her.
Hell yeah.
Like, do you like
those
the Raiders?
Chicks didn't even talk to me. She's over here chatting it up.
Yeah, high five. Yes.
And then as soon as he turns his back, he tells his boy, I'm gonna try to get her. Like,
she's gonna fuck me tonight.
yeah.
Watch this, guys. Watch this.
Hey, she feeling me, dog. Watch.
Yeah.
So that's your guys' problem. Why can't we?
Shit.
No.
Slow it down. What the fuck? God damn.
Because here's the thing: the same energy that you guys.
Right at us.
I could be that same energy, and I'm
Slow it down. I just dissed you.
Big fact.
Hey, babe, what's up? Fucking Raider gang, hell yeah, what's good? And that's it. She's like, oh, she wants to lick my pussy. For sure, she wants my pussy. That's not the same thing, right? It seems weird, right?
Yeah.
It seems weird. ¿Sí o no?
Yeah.
Okay, so then here we are having this conversation. Because I'm super, you guys already know how I am. I'm like super like flamboyant. Like, that's what's up, what's good. You know, I'm talking to everybody. So I want that same like
energy.
It's not because I want to.
Okay, so put it this way: since she's like this, how can the guys? What can you do to tell the guys to know that she's just nice?
Yeah.
How can the guy tell that she's interested and she's just nice?
Like,
Okay.
just being fucking straight.
Just being rude, then.
like,
I'm gonna just be rude.
I don't like you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you even? Ew, why are you even looking at me? Why are you even looking at
I'm
me?
the worst fucking person. I'll talk to the gym and be like, oh yeah, what's up?
Okay, look it. You guys are all three different, right? Look, let me keep it. Let me keep you. I'll keep it 1,000 with you guys real quick, just so you guys know. Like, if I seen her, I see she's quiet, but I think I could break the ice with her. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I think if I said the right thing is interesting to her, she'll talk back to me.
Yes.
Like you, I can read your vibe. Like it could be hit or miss whether you really do like the Lakers or you don't. You know what I'm saying? But I know you're gonna chop it up with me. We're gonna be chill. But I look at Misty and like her
Like
face
more
is just like
standoffish.
it's more like literally.
Don't talk to me,
I could look at her and I'd be like, I got one shot for her to either respond back or she's gonna give me that look like.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I'd be looking like, oh damn, like your shirt. It's either gonna be, oh thanks, I got it here,
I don't even like my shirt. What the fuck you talking about?
He's like, let me just take this shit off.
or it'll be, or her response is thanks, like just short, cute thanks.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know
Dude,
what I'm
I've
saying?
always
Like,
been told I've been intimidating my entire life.
I mean,
To men and women. But again, that's where you don't know unless
no, but do you? Is that part of your personality as a guard? Like,
No.
just the
No,
way I
that's
carry
just you.
myself.
Never.
I've
She's always
fucking
been this way.
so you as
She's always been this
an
way.
18-year-old.
You've been since high school.
So you as an 18-year-old, you're the
Oh,
same
nah.
fate.
Since fucking 14, 15, that bitch has always had that same fucking demeanor.
Yeah, but I can
She's just
imagine.
like-
See, but that's the thing. Like, if we were in school together and you were like that 14, 15, man, me and my boys, if we just knew we couldn't smash you, like, man, fuck this bitch, man. Like,
Stuck up
fuck,
bitch.
Like, yeah, we been tripping.
And yes,
I'm
absolutely.
married right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. She had that same, but
Yeah.
but it was with everybody. It was just like, shit. But you get to know her, and she's like,
Yeah, for sure.
No,
like a different ballgame.
Like I would
Motherfucker,
always tell Sam, like, why are you friends with her? She's like, she's cool. Like,
And then after she's
and
like,
my cousin,
oh.
why are you friends with her?
She's like,
Fine.
okay, oh.
I'm very selective. when it
No,
comes
I
to
get you.
friends
You
and
remember,
the people
you remember
I
one of my
link up
homies.
with.
He's like that. Like, say we're at the bar and it's just us. You know, what I'm saying, childhood homies like from school that like we know each other. Like they're like we're there at the bar. There's four of us, and say one of our other homies show from work, but he brings a coworker. Like one of my homies, he's like that. Like he'll come up and then we'll be talking and he'll be like, "Yeah, man, did you see that shit?" And if the new guy says something, my homie will be like, "Hey, who the fuck brought this dude?" Like he's like that. And he'll be like, he'll say it in front of him. Who the fuck brought this dude? And the new guy will be like, "Oh man, I'm such and such." And he'll be like, "I don't know you, man." Like he's like that. Like
So it's funny because I'm very how I carry myself. So my Instagram,
You're a snooty
but
motherfucker.
my Instagram people are like people are like, because my brother, we're a year and like 6 months apart. He's always fucking like, what are you doing? So I've always carried, and I think that's probably why I've always been guarded because my brother has always overlooked every move I made. But now we're fucking, we're a lot older, and so people that know me from back then, they're like, "Oh, your brother's gonna kick your ass" because the shit I post. But I had to tell my brother because he put me.
I'm
on
grown,
blast.
goddammit, leave me
No,
alone.
I'm not gonna lie. My brother put some shit on my Instagram saying she's married. But it's like I had to tell him, like, bro, we're not, like, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, but that was my brother being my brother. Yes, and I had to tell him,
no,
bro,
but is your brother still cool with the ex?
Yeah, I mean, respectfully, because of you know, our little one.
Yeah.
But I had to tell my brother, like, I had to tell him privately, like, don't do that. Like, don't use my Instagram to put me out there like that, because I'm using that as a, you know, as a network platform. It has nothing to do with my family. Family time is Facebook. You're gonna put me on love, like we talk about. That's why you don't see any of my daughter pictures on Instagram. If my family shoots me something that we were together at a social event and one of our kids happened to be there and I want to share that's a very selective though, but that's a separate platform, you know? So I had to tell my brother, like, don't do that. But, and again, because I'm very, very discreet, I keep my shit guarded for my own protection, you know? Because again, nowadays, you just don't know what people's intentions are about. And that's why when that shit came at me about you, I was like, dude, I haven't known you that long, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna drop that shit real quick because I don't like. Man,
you should have messaged me. Everybody messaged me.
No, but I wasn't gonna do it because I can only imagine I'm not the only one, like, you know. But I've always been like that though. I'm very selective.
Like
very
we were literally like in the office room and we were just like laughing for like hours. I was like, look, they're calling right now. Like I was getting another message on the message. Like
I got hit up on Instagram, Facebook, all that shit.
You know, but I'm very selective. But I am a one-shot person.
About what?
That mass text message.
Yeah.
Man,
no, right?
Man, look at. I'll tell you like this. Like, I'm so saying. Look, I'm the same person off air that I am on air, man. I put my business out there. Like, look, it's a chick from fucking years back. I'm gonna say,
just hating on him.
Yeah, it probably gotta go back to like
she's
14, 15. That like never got like time of day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't fall through for her. So like.
And she always just
kind of like just follow me like it's like try to find my social network, find out what I did for work. Nah, no time of day. Literally no time of day. Like no time of day. I mean, I wasn't rude. Yeah, nuh-uh. So from get was always just like, man, any girl he's talking to, like, I'm gonna try to find out who his kid's mom is, blah blah blah. Try to find out who my kid's name is. Like, I'm pretty sure you see like my kid's name on there. Yeah, and it was just like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna find out what he owns, what he does this and like that, and just pretty much just made like a little long novel that just tried to be like, oh man, look, man, the dude, like, he says he has this money and stuff like that, but he gets EBT and he has fucking like he's on Medi-Cal and blah 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 shit like that, like yeah, and then like he has like 8 kids and he's on child support and he does this.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
No, I was fucking jotting down so I could check.
That's exactly
what's your body count?
Like it's
you know what?
Where the kids come from?
Okay, Nick Cannon. Calm the fuck down, Hammy. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I got my own voices.
Okay, no, but look, let me put some truth behind this. Like, look at this how crazy it is. So. The last time I've ever had that type of like that she popped up and was like on some like stalking shit fucking with me, fucking 2015.
Yeah.
So note that
8 years went by.
Shit, is that longer than 8 years?
2015.
Yeah, 15. Okay, 8 years.
1 year.
Okay, so look
even if it was 2 months
so
later. So
8 years went by. Every day, like fuck, man. Like obviously, man, I've had the same nickname forever. So finally, when you just find out, Tunchi, look around. Oh, this motherfucker has a podcast. He's on social media.
Wow.
And then like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna make this template. I'm gonna find out all his guests, and I'm gonna DM everybody. I'm gonna message everybody. But like, me and him, we sat back and thought, man. When I talked to my phone, the homies like, hey, make sure like you fucking like check your DMs, man. Everybody's messaging you. All my homies is like, was she looking for you every day for 8 years?
Like you had to have been.
And finally seen that like, here you are on social media. She found you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you though. So I was talking to my boy that I work with, like I said, at my night job, and he's very cocky, but he's a happily married man. But I gotta respect, like he did his thing back in the day too. And I had brought up what happened, how I was hit up not once, twice on my DM about you, and I just I wanted to get his perspective on that, because I know where I stand in general, but when it comes to whether you're a woman or a man or a manish, whatever you want to call yourself these days, like I honestly, like at the end of the day, when it comes to trying to destroy someone's way of moving forward in life and prospering, and you want to try to diminish that because of your your self-esteem, your insecurity, your lack of confidence, and you want to feed off on someone else and try to diminish relationship that I'm building. Like, don't do that shit. And if my way of even like reading your shit is a way of me to give back to the world, then leave it to be. That's my charitable contribution to you. That I even read it. You know what I'm saying? But I was telling my boy, like, that's, you know, and he told me, he was just like, it's unfortunate, but women cannot grow past that, because he was telling about like his situation with his 2 kids who are the same age, and he had 2 wives or chicks pregnant at the same time. And he was telling me that when he was going through it, and this is, again, a very well-respected, you know, black man, married to a
He's not that respected if he's having to.
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you, Sam. Like, he's grown from now. Like he was in high school having 2 chicks pregnant at the same time.
Okay, we didn't make that clear.
She retracts it.
Got it.
But
she ain't retracting shit.
So like we were just talking about that, and he was saying that today. Like, it's unfortunate, but yeah, when a chick locks their eyes on you and they can't move past that,
Man,
like he was talking about his ex.
Like, for us to go back to it, and we thought about the timeline, like, damn, she literally thought every day, like, and like.
Well, are you concerned about that? Because, dude,
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I said, to put everything out there, me and him, like, man, so.
I'd be like
pretty much, like I said, like, the podcast has grown, like, a lot since.
Give me her name and address. I can take care of her.
Since you guys.
What's your name? In the mic, please.
Since
you guys came on the show, like, we literally, like, it's transformed from, like, we search for girls, you know, to get guests to come on. Now, like, the DM is always full, like, hey, I want to be on your show.
Really?
And and then like now, like, what's called, like, that I showed him that, like, I do get some suspicious ass one. I'm like, hey, look, this girl has, like, no pictures. Some, like,
be empty as
random
hell.
followers. She's following Carl's Jr. and, like, fucking, she's like, and they're steady like, hey, we could be on the podcast. And I'm like, hey, I don't see no pictures. Like, and she's like, oh yeah. And she like, this is me and my friend. We could be on the show. Send me the address. And I'm like, hey, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, man, we send you the address. Like, yeah, well, what day you want to come? Oh, we'll be there on Friday.
Just send me the address.
Just send me the address, and that way I can see how far it is. I'm like, nah, bitch, it's in like, you know, it's an IE, bitch.
Decline.
Yeah,
you doing too much for the address.
So literally, like, sometimes I think I'm like, damn it, is it this bitch? She's trying to find out what the studio is like. So like, yeah,
no, that is scary.
That's why I brought up my boy, because this is high school sweetheart, and here he is now. His kids are now 15. So it's been 15 years since that drama in his life, and he's talked about, and he's mentioned to me when I mentioned the situation, because I got it while I was at work. That's when I read it, and he just told me, because again, it's unfortunate, but women these days, and these are women that are beautiful, but honestly, lack that little confidence.
But honestly, like ever since it happened, and how, like, everybody, like, either blocked her or laughed at her and then some shit like that. Like, literally, I was like, damn, that one backfired on her. So I think, like, literally, like, right now, we're like, damn, she's probably plotting. I was like,
she's coming up with a new plan. Like, fuck.
What's Tucci's story
She's back to the drawing board. She's like, okay.
What's Tucci's story today? Because I'm logging books, boy. What's Tucci's story today?
Hey, I had some crazy ass responses. Like I had, like, a couple, like, female guests that hit me up. I'm like, hey, what kind of D did you give her? She tripping. Like, I'm like, nah.
Shit, I was about to ruler today. I was like, we're gonna put this shit on the
but
table.
you don't need it, so it don't matter.
So I was like, are you happy to see me, or is this a mic? What are we talking about today? Because fuck, you got that girl onward.
They were tripping. They were tripping. Like, literally, when I explained how long, like, damn, that many years. Like, yeah, she's on.
That must be really
true love.
Honestly,
it was once upon a time.
Really nice,
man.
Once upon a time.
But track back, man.
You know you like that shit.
Think back in that.
You like the attention. You like the attention. Don't lie. You're chicken. He got a blood.
Nah.
He's like,
listen.
He's all fucking Star
Listen.
No, he's like.
Listen, not even the most serial killers. Not even Jeffrey Dahmer stalked his people for a year. This is 8 years.
She's been on it. Okay, so we can do about it, Hammy. Like, what shit, we're worried, my guy. How much should we even be?
Corey, can we measure your foot? Can we see what size are you? I just want to know, like, what the fuck? What's with all this obsession?
Hey, just do this. Just do this. Hey,
can we just touch hands?
Because we hugged you. You have a good back.
I was trying to feel your wrist to your elbow. I was trying to feel your wrist to your elbow. I was trying to figure that out. Or is it the middle finger to the elbow? What is it? I don't know.
Oh,
anyway,
I can't breathe.
I got you.
Good look.
We got you, which is
Appreciate
why we're
it.
here
Appreciate
today.
it.
No, honestly,
We do love you guys.
That's what he has to say. Did you guys were you guys offended and blah blah blah? I was like,
Yeah, no, I
I'm
just
a
want to make
little
sure.
embarrassed.
I was hella offended. Not because of what you posted, but because I was denied.
Who did that?
JP.
Oh shit! Oh
Yeah.
You did?
Because he shared that shot in his story, and I was like, oh, I remember that. I had to put that
Hey,
Band-Aid.
but-
Had to put that
He did?
Band-Aid back.
That guy
You're like,
crazy.
no,
But
so
I love
what?
you guys.
So what?
Much love,
Right?
don't trip.
Cocky,
I was
cocky.
like, you motherfucker. I was like, nah. I was like, fuck you and your fucking pretty eyes.
Right?
And then he does this.
Whatever.
And then he does this.
Right? No shit.
What do you
With
mean?
his eyelashes all
What do you mean?
beautiful.
Nah, I be with my eyes. I be feeling like, you know how girls be like, "Can you notice something else? Like, why are you just looking at my chest? Like, that's, like
Hey,
eyes is always
I'm
the first
down
thing.
here,
Like,
not up here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Focus on this. I really want to do this number though. I want to just trim it, make it nice and.
So no, but any question?
Sorry.
It's cool. It's cool if you haven't. But like, have any of you guys seen like different guests that we've had on the show, and you guys been like, you've been like, man, like that girl's like lying.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. You guys had some chicks up in here that were wearing like
That are
prom
like,
dresses.
or like,
That were
or
what?
like,
Wearing
like,
prom dresses or had their tits
like,
out, but had like fucking.
like,
What was it?
but it's like, but it's like, and if we're
I don't
liking,
know, it's some-
but if like,
I guess they were strippers. I don't know what the
Like,
fuck they
or
were. But she
like.
was in here in
They
her
were talking about, what's
fucking
it
like
like,
homegirl,
glamour
like,
dress.
and the Mercedes.
like,
I don't know. But
like,
yeah,
Oh,
one's wearing a glamour dress and the other one's fucking all hood.
Okay.
Like
but
we're more
liking,
dominant.
like, because we're like,
I was like, we were better. We were better.
like if it was like, but if we're liking, we're liking.
Okay.
If
I'm
not,
just
we're
saying.
like,
Okay, I get you.
like.
I'm
I'm
just
like,
saying.
oh man.
We be
If you're gonna come back on BBC, make sure you step it up a little bit and cover your shit. You gotta show it all out.
Okay.
I really don't. You know, we want intelligence. And that's
Have more
lacking.
class.
It's lacking a little bit. You know what,
If you don't have from the chin up, you don't have from the chin down. That's all I'm saying.
We're not the sharpest, you know, but we're a little.
Speak for
you know,
yourself,
We
bitch.
are. We are. I know, but I'm like,
Like, don't put me in that shit.
I'm trying to look out for the others that are.
Role play. Role play.
I'm trying to. Yeah, thank you for the others. Because.
Anyway,
So-
I'm glad you
Next
guys brought us back.
Next question.
So lastly, do you guys have any questions for us besides the story on that shit?
Oh shit.
Ooh. Out of everything you talk about on what you highlight as far as being a man or selecting your woman, whether it's for life or for the month, whatever,
She said,
or the day, do you like, where do you get that from? Is it life
it was
experience?
just experience. Honestly,
Really?
it's why I started the actual podcast. Like, I get so many people that ask me advice all the time, and I was just like,
Because I'm
what
not
if I
gonna
could
lie,
help
the
everybody
reason
else?
why, for me, like I said, I don't date younger than my age because if you haven't experienced life,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you can't come at me if you haven't jumped loops in life yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not that I've had a hard life. It's just
Done shit.
I've gone through it. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Which is
I'm
why
saying,
now
yeah.
mentally, like I'm hitting life hard because I have a little girl to feed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So you can't come to me in life and say, "Hey, let's go run off and get married." It's not just me, bro. Like
yeah.
have a little one, you know. That's why I wanted to ask you, like, what you say, is it something that you experience?
My stuff is always like
or
I tell.
what you've been told to say?
Nah, I tell my boys and stuff like all the time. Like anybody that's ever asked anything from me, my family members, anybody like that. If I've never been through it, I would literally just tell you that this is what I think, and I'll this is what I think, and if you do it, I'm gonna learn it with you. If I'm wrong, you tell me, come back, and tell me, hey, you were wrong, man. Like fuck, I'm gonna learn it with you.
Yeah.
But if I know, like I'm gonna try to coach you through and help you dodge the bad shit that I've been through.
I will say, like, for me, before I became an adult, I knew what I wanted in life before I graduated high school. And that was a best friend who I had since junior high. I admired her mom. Like, she was my mentor. And I knew, like, I wanted to be her. She was hardworking. Her kids, her girls were always, they had everything, you know what I'm saying? And they weren't struggling. But I remember one Christmas they were struggling. But the mom gave them what they wanted, but they had one thing that they wanted, and that was my like. Even though hard times were present, I wanted to make sure my kids didn't feel that way. You know? So again, I was not even in high school yet. So it's someone that I looked up to. Is that something that you would say you've kind of gained your knowledge from something? Yeah,
I say probably just from like different people though. So I say probably like some portion of just childhood, like say like working hard and make sure to do my own that I'm gonna do better and just be. I mean, obviously that now, as I say, outside of this podcast and stuff like that, I'm a business owner. I own a couple things that like I learned that from my older brother, and being in the streets, being that obviously I don't know what you guys think of me, what you guys see me, but I grew up a pretty boy like type, but I grew up in the ghetto, so it was kind of like you can't be pretty all the time. The thugs gonna fuck with you. They gonna whip your ass.
You can still be thug.
They gonna fuck with you. So I learned in my head to where I didn't need to be gang banging. But I needed to be street, so I need to be street smart, handle my shit like I'm supposed to, and still be able to be like, I ain't too hard. I can still talk to the ladies and get my shit right.
I'm not gonna lie. I told my boy last night at work. I said, when a guy asks me to dance, I ask what you do first. Don't waste my time. And it's not because I want to profit from you. I just want to make sure we're
on the right,
we're in the same
shit.
Line,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Either on the same level or above.
I'm not here to support you.
Exactly.
I'm not here to feed you.
Exactly. Like, but like I've been learning from the women, the guests on here, that like a lot of the loser things that guys do, my friends aren't like that. So I never experienced that shit. Like, and they come in and like we have so many girls been like, some dudes took me on a date, and then the bill came and the dude turned around and like left me hanging. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm shocked. Literally, like girls are right here across the table, and I'm like, dudes
bill
do
came,
that.
Dude looked at her like,
guys do that.
I'm not gonna lie right now. So I engaged with this guy a year ago. A year ago this month, we talked and we networked with each other, you know. And so bottom line is, I came down to us profiting on something he does for a living, and he would help me on my end, where I would do something on my end. Nothing erotically, just has to do with property, right? Real estate. So I came through on my end 100%, and then he came back
50%
with the kind of thing, you know. And I was like, don't even pull that shit on me right now, because the only way, like, if you want to get my attention first before we engage, whether it's a relationship or either way, I don't care, but the way you get my attention is where can we profit from it. And it's not because, you know, I need your money. It's I'm trying to prosper in life. Exactly. And that's where I'm at. And I've told you guys from the get-go, like, I'm trying to move forward. I've given a man my life 15 years plus. I've been that whole love, blah, blah, blah. But I've worked my entire life before I graduated high school. I was 15 with my first job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and this is just a year ago. So here we are today, and I'm talking about 2 days ago, this shit was like finalized, where it's like, okay, when is my check coming through? Oh, sure. And then now I'm getting the and we're not talking about $100. We're talking about thousands of dollars.
Some money.
You know? So now they want to come across where, well, what if I pay you in payments, or what? Because, you know, I have a family, blah blah blah. And
nigga, I got a family, bitch.
And
what the fuck
like,
you talking about?
And it's like, wait a minute. I know you have a family. I got one too. Why is your family more valuable than mine? I understand you gotta feed yours. I gotta feed mine too. Like we talked about, I came through 100% on my end. And I'm a woman versus a man. So, but here we are on a business table. We've engaged in conversation months ago, and here we are today, where now it's time to pay up. Yeah. And I put my property on the line to do that.
You just left you hanging?
Well, right now it's still up in the air. Okay. But that's where we're at today. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like we're going there. But again, I'm gonna keep it open.
See what it is.
We'll see where it's at, and I'm gonna tell you guys, once that shit comes through, if that shit comes through 100%, I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, don't engage with the woman if you feel you're gonna profit from her, because you're gonna use her because she owns property, or she's this, she's that, because you see how successful she is.
No, but did he always keep it business? He never tried to flirt with you, anything like that?
He has, you know, and I'm not gonna lie.
So he already had ulterior motive.
But, and I'm not gonna lie, so have I. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, before you ask me anything else, I'm gonna ask you what you do. Yeah. Because that's how the world moves right now. Yeah. And I work, I support my own family. I don't need you to support mine. But if you want to come at me and you want
to add some value, like what
you want to prosper together, let's do it. Yeah. Like I'm willing to grow too. You know? So but that's where we're at right now. So to be continued, we'll see if this dude comes through. And this dude's a lot older than me. So.
Oh, okay.
You know. So that's where I'm like, ugh.
Anybody ever leave you hanging?
Crickets. Sorry, I was checking out sound.
Oh shit, man. Okay.
All right,
Okay. I'm working on it.
Looking really good.
I'm working on it.
Got me off. Sam was over here looking at me.
You already know I'm waiting. Look.
I'm like, okay, Sam.
And now we're back to you. What are we doing?
I'm looking at you. What was the question?
So any dudes ever leave you hanging?
No, thank God.
No.
See, but I'm different. I don't trust nobody. It's a fucking thing. I don't trust.
You just say fuck. I'll just do it myself.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I fucking. That's my thing is that I did. I fucking was a turtle on her back for so many years. I got someone where they never thought they could be, with finances, property, everything you can think, like a little fucking kid when we were young, into and I got nothing out of him besides wasted fucking time. So now at this time where it's like, I'll never do that. I won't. I'm good. I just.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can I tell you that same person who I came in business with, they text hi this morning.
Yeah.
Hi.
I would have texted them back the $sign emoji.
And I did. I text back that little emoji with the $sign.
I need
sticking
my
out
shit.
the tongue, you know?
Fuck
I'm
all
waiting.
that high shit. Give me my money.
And I haven't got a response, and that was this afternoon.
Okay.
I honestly don't even want to know. But that's just fucking annoying.
It is annoying, but that goes to show you, like, again,
It is.
we can talk about this all day. It don't matter what fucking age group you are. Like, and I told
or
the guy,
what gender, which is only
but,
2. Or
and I told the
Shots
guy
fired.
yesterday, like,
Only
I'm
2
loyal
genders.
as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to do
I don't think you could be
business
assigned
and you
anything
wanna
at
do
Burb,
this
you
shit,
know
like,
that.
let's do it. Like, we're gonna profit. Let's profit. Like, that's how you come at me. You know, you want to talk. You want to be a part of my life. That's how you move me.
Yeah.
You want to move mountains? Let's do them together.
Yeah.
Bottom line, you want to come at me? Let's move mountains. Don't come at me wanting a fucking fairy tale story because I don't have one. I read them to my daughter, and they've already been written and published and all that shit. Like, I don't illustrate none of it. You know, when my daughter's of age, then I'll share her mommy's fairy tale stories. But right now, like, when it comes to you and I, like, I'm straightforward.
Yeah.
You know, and I can look whatever you want. You can judge me how you want on whatever social media you come across me. But at the end of the day, I'm going to give you what it is. It's the true fucking story. So,
until
that's
the
where we
cameras
are.
are cut off. Imagine. Just kidding.
Until the
Fuck
cameras
those
are cut
fucking
off, it's still the same shit. Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
All right. Any other last sayings?
Anything else? Y'all want to plug anything? Y'all want to shout anything out? Anything?
I
don't know. There's so much.
I
Like,
know.
the
To be continued.
possibilities are endless. Like at this point.
Let's
So,
get it.
Yeah. No, you guys all had me fucked up with that body count. That's what I was all fucked up.
You still trip off the old video with the body count?
I was
Wow. Looking at the TV like,
saying, dude, you talked about, you said a lot, bro.
You pussy. Like what does even matter?
Yeah. What?
That doesn't even count. Like. Body count.
So what are we doing, JP? Are we gonna hook up tonight or what?
Tonight?
No, not. Are you busy?
This
Curfew,
entitlement.
past curfew?
I don't know.
Too much pressure for JP.
I'm never under pressure.
He's tucked in.
I just have a thing when people just
And
automatically.
you want commitment person.
Nah. Fuck. If I want a commitment, I'd be in a relationship. I'm single as fuck. The hell.
Let's go.
My thing
Let's
is,
go.
is when people
Let's
just
get it.
automatically assume,
I want a
you know what I'm
relationship
saying, that
with
they
you.
can get something. You know what I'm saying?
I can give it to you.
So I take the approach on not the whole hard to get shit, but if you think you can do it,
I know.
I'm gonna show you
I
can.
know.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're stubborn, she's stubborn. Now we're stubborn people, and now we're gonna off camera. We're gonna find out what the fuck's
Yep.
going on.
That's it.
We'll
You
be
got
married in 6 months.
to sign up.
Goddamn.
You got to sign up for the OnlyFans for that one.
Patreon, OnlyFans going down.
Love you.
All right. We'll have these ladies back on soon again.
Yep.
Soon as soon. All right. BBC Podcast, we out.
Yep.
Yep.